Hi there, my name's Ryan Koff, president of Anna.me, and we organize a bunch of anime conventions. Thank you for volunteering to join our staff. We really appreciate you being here. There are two things that every staff member needs to know is their top priority. No matter what department you're in, no matter what your responsibilities are at the convention, no matter you're working with the guests, or you're working in the con-suite, or you're working at registration, these two things are applicable to all staff members no matter what. First priority is safety. You are the eyes and ears of the convention. Con-ops, the safety division, they can't be everywhere. We don't have, robots with security cameras all over the convention or anything. If you see something suspicious, tell con-ops or tell someone from safety, or don't just, let it go. If you see someone drinking out of a suspicious container, tell con-ops, because we don't want them sharing alcohol with minors. If you see someone, passed out on the floor, tell con-ops, go check on them. You can do that. If you see someone pouring glitter on people or throwing things off the balconies, tell con-ops so that we can do something about it. You're the eyes and ears of the convention, and without, if you see something weird happening that's like someone's crying in the corner and you just let it go and don't tell anyone higher up about it, then, that person could be having a bad time and we could have helped them and we missed that opportunity. If someone, no matter what your department is, if someone reports to you a safety or security incident, harassment, whatever, generally we want you to take them to con-ops. Get your department head to take them to con-ops, get someone else in your department to take them to con-ops, not just another attendee. Because if someone comes to you and they report a harassment issue, like, hey, I was harassed by someone wearing such and such over in the dealer's room, and they said a bad word to me or something. And if they tell you that, and you've got a thing that says staff on, a staff lanyard or a staff badge, and they tell you about this, and then you're just like, oh, go to con-ops and tell them. Without taking them there, they might not know where con-ops is. B, they're going to feel dismissed, like, oh, you brought to me a serious concern and I just told you to go away. So that's why we take them to con-ops. We show them exactly where it is, not pointing, or we physically take them there, because then they can actually make that report, and then our staff can do something about it. Because then if you take the report yourself and you're not trained in, we write everything down, we ask a lot of questions, we get information. If you're not trained in those things, and then you just tell safety, oh yes, someone said they were harassed in the dealer's room, someone called them a bad name. Well, we can't, if we ask you, okay, what were they wearing? Oh, I don't know. How tall were they? I don't know. Was it a boy or girl? I don't know. Was it, what they look like? Where exactly was it? What exactly did they say? You wouldn't have all that information. The person who actually made the report to you would have all that information. So that's why we want that person to actually come to con-ops so we can ask those questions, so we can actually find out what happened and do something about it. So no matter what, safety is your number one concern all weekend. Number two, every department, no matter what you're doing, number two most important thing is customer service. Because everyone is here to have a good time. We are all here because we like anime, we like video games, we like nerdy stuff. We think people should be able to be creative, be themselves, and have fun all weekend. So if they walk into wherever you're at and you're like, what do you want? They're going to be like, and they might feel judged for their cosplay. They might feel unwelcome at the event. And that kind of thing happens to nerds and people who are, creative all around the world. And we don't want them to experience that here. And you also don't know, if the person walking in the room is the hotel manager. It could be, some guy off the street who's like, hey, what is this? It looks cool. It could be CNN coming to do a story about how cool anime conventions are. And if you're like, what do you want? And they'll be like, oh, no one at this convention is friendly. Why do people go? They're not having a good time. Whereas if you're like, hi, how are you? How can I help you? Then they'll be like, oh, wow, everyone at this anime convention is having such a great time. They're so friendly. And so if you're having a bad time and you can't be friendly, talk to us, talk to your department head, talk to me so that we can help. We can help have more people help you, change some things around to make your job more easy, whatever it is, because customer service is always the number two thing that everyone should know when it comes to being staff for the convention. Thank you so much. Also, we have something called a staff handbook. We're in the process of updating it all the time. Some stuff may be out of date or whatnot, but go to animecon.org/staff-handbook and read the handbook. It's got all kinds of useful information. Sometimes you can just reference things. And also, if there are suggestions for the handbook, send them to me so that we can update it and put those things in there and make it clear. But there's lots of interesting things in there that that are helpful and can kind of give you some ideas. So thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you at the convention.